big changes for Paul Harris, going back and forth playing positions.
Yeah, and he's embraced the role, improving leaps and bounds of where he was a year ago. In fact, Paul's been a one-man wrecking crew at times, providing endless energy and making plays all over the place. I got a chance to chat with him one-on-one last week, and here's Paul's world through Paul's eyes. A lot of guys that come in with the kind of pedigree that you had out of high school don't like to do the dirty work, but you seem to thrive on that. Why is that you love that so much?
I just think that's kind of like my role on the team. You know, I just got to go out there and be the emotional leader, and sometimes I got to just get a lot of rebounds or, you know, taking the charge or diving the floor or something just to get us going.
Oh, my! Paul Harris!
What's it been like playing with Johnny again this year?
Man, that's just like high school. You know, he finds me like nobody else do. You know, so he makes the game so much easier for myself.
This one just stretching it out. Gonna hurt the rim here.
After that Nova game, when you said, you know, I didn't play my hardest this game, and then since then you've come out strong. Have you had a concerted effort to not let down the rest of the season?
You know, actually, I really didn't mean to say it like that, that I didn't play my hardest. But, you know, I mean, I apologized to my teammates, and, you know, since then I just trying to be a beast and just try to be the emotional leader out there.
You've come on so strong since you've shifted back to the guard position and played a little bit more there than you have. How nice is it to be going against guys that are, for once, smaller than you?
Well, you know, actually, me and Coach had a talk about this probably about 5 or 6 games ago. He was talking about I might be playing more than 2. And I was like, Coach, I think that's a good idea, you know, for the team and for myself. We best of friends, you know. He just coaching me, trying to want the best for me.
Do you think he gets on you more than everyone else because he knows you can take it and that'll push you a little bit harder?
I think I've grown to know that and think that, yeah, I used to be like, man, he's just picking on me. Why me so much? And then now I think about it, if he pick on me, he's showing out to other guys that it's not just you guys are young. I'm picking on one of the older guys on the team too. So I learned to deal with it.
And Paul will have to be a beast today if SU is going to find a way to win in South Bend.
After the game, we sent Rishi Barran looking for Paul Harris and all that hair.
Kevin, the Orange in the national rankings for the first time since last November wanted to make a statement that they belong there. And oh boy, did Paul Harris make a statement. First with his impressive haircut that he wore out in warmups and then tied back during the game. And then with 22 points, spurring a 37-7 run to start the game. And SU never looked back.
He was scaring me in the locker room. It took me back to Roosevelt Bowie days. That was, Roosevelt went from 6'10" to 7'2" when he had that hairdo.
Coach Boeheim liked Paul's haircut, and he liked Paul's play even more. And this was all one day after Boeheim challenged Harris in practice.
Coach kind of put me on the second team. He just was trying something, and I was dominating. I was like doing so much for the second team, and he put me out to practice and said, that's what I need you to do in the games.
He played every play this game. You know, a lot of games, you know, he might take a couple plays off because he's winded or things like that. But in this game, even coming off the bench, he played every single play hard. And, you know, he really was vocal out there on the court, running the floor and just playing like Paul Harris.
So if he's playing like that, why should Paul ever cut that hair? Well, after the game, he said he's not sure whether or not he's going to stick with the new do. What we did find out was that Johnny Flynn bet him that he would shave his head if Paul wore that afro. And Johnny said, hey, I was lying. I'm never cutting my hair down low. Reporting from the Dome, Rishi Barran, CBS 5.